A very good morning, viewer. It is another Saturday where ITV normally brings you another interesting program that is stopping medical tourism, looking at the fact that huge amount of money, billions of naira, been lost to medical tourism from Nigeria due to the fact that a lot of people are actually preferring to go outside the country or other countries to look more for medical attention, from the politicians to businessmen and women to a lot of individuals. Despite the fact that we have a lot of professionals, experts, and very good medical doctors and pharmacists and so many other health experts in the country that can actually deal with that. Even if they go to the other country, in some cases, mostly are Nigerians, their fellow Nigerians are the ones that normally take care of them. Well, I am Al-Hassan Bala, and in today's program, we are going to look at the issue of environmental factors, drugs, toxins, and their effects on your kidney. Kidney has been one of vital organ in human body, with a lot of issues recently, cases of increasing cases of or the spread of kidney failure among the youth, and that is actually drawing attention of a lot of medical experts, which they are raising alarm and actually cautioning Nigerians or people so that that will actually stop, and the ways to actually prevent that from further escalation. Well, today we have in the studio Dr. Ofuntoye Oluwafemi, who is a consultant nephrologist with the Alliance Hospital, Garki, Abuja. Welcome to the studio.
Good morning, our viewers. This is your kidney loving doctor. Good to be here.
As a kidney doctor, an expert in terms of issue of kidney, and kidney remains one of the vital organ. Although a lot of is that they are selling kidney by by people and so many things like that. Does environment, look at the issue of pollution, air pollution, and so many other pollution in the world nowadays, which is even leading to the climate and so on. Does that affect humans' kidney?
Yes, I would say they do affect human kidneys. Though in time past, a lot of awareness has been raised about the other causes or the major causes of kidney disease, which are hypertension, talking about diabetes, or sickle cell disease, obstructive nephropathy. However, little attention has been paid towards environmental, the toxins and drugs we take being a risk factor for kidney damages among our people. That actually is the reason why I have to come here and raise an awareness so that people will be aware there is not only hypertension, not only diabetes that cause kidney disease. There are other things, though little known, they call them chronic kidney disease of unknown etiology. But the other factors that people have highlighted to be causes of kidney disease. Some of these causes are direct, some are indirect causes of kidney disease.
So what are those that are direct?
All right. Talking about environmental factor, we talk about environmental pollution. As the world is becoming more industrialized, there's increase in level of pollutions in terms of the air pollutions, water pollutions in our environment. And some of these pollutants, they have deleterious effects on our kidney. Why is our kidney being affected? Kidney is very important in what we call concentrating of some of these substances, in excreting some of these substances, and absorptions of these substances. So kidney being there to excrete them. So during the course of excretion, it also gets damaged by these chemical substances. So in a way, they affect the kidney. Number two, talk about the weather conditions. If you look at the part of the Nigeria where Abuja belongs to, this place is more like they call middle belt, where the temperature is very, very high. And at the extreme of temperature is very high. The insensible fluid loss from our body in terms of the sweat increases. So people get dehydrated. And the amount of blood that reach kidney during this period get reduced, and which make kidney susceptible to damages in terms of if blood do not get to kidney, or kidney will be starved of blood. As a result, there could be damage to the kidney. And in that situation, we encourage people to drink water all the time, especially those who do a lot of strenuous activities, those who, especially the laborers who are out there in the sun, in the scorching of the sun, walking, not drinking water. This put their kidney at risk of damage. Then talk about climate change, talk about flood. During flood activities, some of our good water get contaminated by dirty water. And when we drink dirty water, what happens? We get infectious diseases, which at the end of the day affect the kidney, and kidney damage ensue in that situations. Flooding also create breeding site for mosquito. When mosquito breathe, we get infected by mosquito. What happens? Malaria. If malaria is poorly treated, kidney disease can occur from it as well. Another thing I want to talk about in terms of environment factor is to talk about exposure to heavy metals. Heavy metal. What are these heavy metals? Talk about the lead, talk about cadmium, talk about arsenic. Some of these metals are out there, some from exhaust of our cars, some from industrial pollutions, some from occupational exposures. So we encourage people who work in companies where lead are being used, arsenic are being used. So try as much as possible to wear their face masks so that they won't be exposed in terms of inhale some of these toxic substances. Another thing I want to talk about is disasters. Environmental disasters too can also occur, especially in the northern part of Nigeria, where a lot of human caused disasters. So a lot of people could not get access to doctors, could not get access to quality healthcare systems, especially those who have background chronic kidney disease or other health-related challenges. In that situations, their disease can get progressed, and kidney can also be affected in that situations as well. Another thing I want to talk about is agrochemicals. Agrochemicals are chemicals that are being used by our farmers, in form of herbicide and pesticide to take care of the pests, take care of the weeds that grow on their farm. Some of them do not have good knowledge on how to protect themselves against these chemicals. Research from different studies, they found that some of these chemicals, they have effect now, but if they get in contact in terms of inhalation, in terms of getting across your skins, because they can be absorbed into our skin, or getting access to our food chains, before you know it, you consume it, you feel like you're fine. No, those things do have effect on our kidneys.
All right. Recently, there was this report of people, while those in restaurants and some eateries, using like paracetamol to actually cook meat so that it will make it cook very fast. And then the issue of preservation of like beans, even some fruit nowadays, looking at, for example, banana, and so many other apple, and even orange, some cases.
That's true.
Let's start with the issue of that meat matter now. Cooking with paracetamol, for example, with number of paracetamol inside the meat so that it can get soft very fast, so that they will not use more of gas or even the firewood. Does that also have harm on the kidney?
I can't really say, there have not really been a study to look at those who consume those kind of meats. But what we know is some of the drugs, if we swallow them for over a long period of time, they have effect on our kidney. And also, they also know a lot of we call proposal that some of the chemicals they're using for preservatives, on the long run, many of them are carcinogens, means that they can make us to be susceptible to development of cancers. Some of them also have a negative effect, bad effect on our kidneys. So we encourage us that we should take a lot of natural things than artificial things. Those who use chemicals to soften their pomo or their meat, I will encourage them to probably to stop and follow the natural way. Because in the long run, some of these things have effect on our body.
What of the issue of preserving like banana, apple, orange, so that they will ripe quickly, or for the ones that were already ripe, so that they will not get spoiled? You just imagine that a very ripe banana, very fine, good-looking banana, for example, in the hand of the seller, can stay for a long time. But once you bought it, within some hours, you took it home, and it will just start showing some sign of issue.
Yes, those studies are not really much on this. So for me to categorically say, if you do this, it will lead to this, I might be wrong. But what I will encourage us to follow natural sequence. What the researchers, the professionals have said is artificial things, preservatives have effects on our health on a long run. And also some of these damages to our body in terms of the kidney also occur in those who have some genetic predisposition to develop some of this disease. What I mean is that Mr. A can take some of these chemicals and may not come down with chronic kidney disease. Mr. B may take it and come down. Problem, Mr. B have a genetic predisposition to develop some of this disease, which make him like to come down with them. So how do we know who have genetic predisposition, some who do not have genetic predisposition? This is very, very difficult. Meaning it's not really cost effective to bring everybody. They want to check your genetics if you are at risk of one disease or the other. So the best is to assume that almost everybody have the genetic predisposition to develop this disease. So the best thing is to avoid some of these contaminants.
All right. You made mention issue of air pollution, water pollution that are causing. Let me come to the issue of air pollution. Does that mean those people that actually stay in where the air is polluted have more risks to issue of kidney disease than those that are in a very clean areas?
Yes, especially those who have genetic predispositions. Not only the kidney, there are no air pollution affect, also affect the lungs as well. We can also shorten our lifespan. So those who work in an environment where there are a lot of pollution, air pollution, when we encourage them, also speak to their employer, provide a protective kit for these people in terms of the face masks, proper gloving, which will allow them not to get exposed to some of these deleterious chemicals and gases.
What of those smoking?
Those who
smoke?
Smoking is also one of the environmental factors. Smoking will lead into talk about the active smokers and the passive smokers. Active smokers are the ones that lift the cigarette, put it in their mouth and puff it in and out. This one have a lot of damage, not only to the kidney, to their blood vessels, to their heart, to their lung. So the message we preach, even those who sell the cigarettes, preaches smokers are liable to die young. So the best advice is quit smoking. If you've tried, but you are still struggling with it, there are people you can call who can come to your head and help you on cigarette cessation, which is a major factor, which is a major problem nowadays. In olden days, we tend to see the old people, male, being smokers. But nowadays, we see a lot of young boys, young girls, who could even they joyfully display the act of smoking. They make it look as if it's something that is in vogue. And I foresee a lot of problems. I mean, health challenges in years ahead. So we need to encourage our young ones, our old ones, quit smoking. The one we call passive smokers are those who are not smoking, but you are their friend, you are their neighbors, you are their partners, you are their children. You stay in the same spaces. You stay together in the same spaces, and when they smoke, you inhale it. The one they exhale out from the mouth comes to your own nose directly. You are also at risk of coming down with kidney disease, with heart disease, lung disease, and other health-related challenges.
All right, what of issue of shisha?
Shisha is not good. Studies have come out that shisha put one at risk of lung disease, especially those who have asthma, or the one we call chronic obstructive airway disease. So we encourage people to quit. These things, they have no health-related benefit. Best is to quit them.
All right, Doctor, we actually have started receiving some calls from our viewers, which I trust that it is question they want to ask. Hello. 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 Good morning. Yeah. All right.
So another thing we need to talk about is drug.
All right.
When talking about drug, we talk about people buy drug over the counter. People buy counterfeit medications. And these things are very, very common in our environment. There are a lot of drugs that people are abusing. And this drug, as we know, kidney is very important in excreting some of this drug. And no, during the course of excretion of this drug, it also get damage from them. What are the drugs we're talking about? Talk about analgesic. There are a lot of people that abuse analgesic. And as you say, the one they call alabukun, tramadol, ibuprofen, diclofenac, ferritin, and all along. So a lot of people take it some take it prevention as they are going to their place of work. They want to have a shot of this analgesic. As they are coming back, they want to have another shot to take care of the pain which they've suffered at work. And if they continue doing this in the long run, it's put them at risk of kidney cancer and other kidney related diseases. Then we talk about herbal concussions as well. There are a lot of people who tell you that my mama raised me with herbal concussion, so my children too must be raised with herbal concussion. Some of these concussions have not really been, nobody knows the active ingredient in them. Nobody knows the actual dose one should take. And nobody knows the effect, know when to stop. So the best thing is we encourage people to stop taking herbal concussion as much as possible. Other thing people also abuse is what we call the slimming drug. It's very in vogue these days as well. We call it Chinese herbal nephropathy. That's the kind of kidney disease this herbal medication causes. At the end of the day, and most people that take some of these medications, initially they may not even have symptoms of kidney disease. Let's take this call.
All right. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Morning. What's the name and where you're calling from?
Jennifer. I'm calling from Dongaya.
Okay.
Abuja.
Okay, Jennifer. What's the question?
She was talking about genetics. So I want to know what are the genetics that causes the kidney stone.
Okay. All right. Doctor is listening and will answer your question. Doctor.
Okay. I mean genetic predisposition. There are lots of genes that have been identified to put people at risk of kidney disease. And this one can know when we do what we call genetic sequencing, when they sequence our genotype, our genes, and find out if we have it or not. However, it's not readily available. Even in Nigeria, the one I participated in was sample that were taken to Chicago in the US for analysis. And it was done among people who have kidney disease. And some of the genetic we talk about HEL1 gene, we talk about PLA2M, then we talk about the adult polycystic kidney disease.
Hello. Yeah. You said? Okay, what's your question?
Sorry.
You said? About what? Hello?
Hello?
I said I want to know the effect of this long-term tramadol as we're talking. I want to know the effect.
Okay, the effect of tramadol, long taking of tramadol. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So about the tramadol, the abuse of tramadol causes kidney damage. So we encourage people to desist from taking it. And also apart from the effect on the kidney, it also affect on the brains as well. They call them opioid analgesic. So most people when they start with 50 milligram. And on the long run, there's something we call tolerance. You take 50 milligram, it's not reaching the effect you get. Increase the dose of 100. Before you know, increase to 50 to 500. On the long run, it causes kidney damage. So the best thing is to stop abusing it. You use it when doctor prescribe it for your pain, and most times they prescribe for a short period of time, and you stop. But taking for a long time has a bad effect on the kidney.
All right, issue of that genetic that Jennifer mentioned. Before we go back to Jennifer's question. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Okay, I'm keep calling from Lugbe.
Okay.
I want to ask concerning the effect of ibuprofen.
Okay, the effect of you.
All
All right. Thank you.
All right.
That will answer your question.
All right, thank you very much. Ibuprofen is one of the drugs we call NSAID. NSAID. You can't take this drug if doctor do not prescribe it to you, because it has effect on the kidneys as well. It can cause kidney damage. Also, it also has effect on the on your stomach as well. It can cause what we call NSAID-induced gastritis, where one can start vomiting blood, and some could start passing a dark colors too, which we call melena. And as a result, one can become pale, leading to time that you require blood transfusion and all along. So it has effect on the kidney. So don't take it without prescription from your doctor.
Doctor, okay, let me, so that Mito will ask one question.
Right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, what's the name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ope Genevieve.
Okay, Genevieve, what's your question?
I want to ask, what is the essence of Alabuku?
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your question. You're welcome.
Let's answer the person. Hello. 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 Okay, answer the issue of Alabuku.
Alabuku is one of the NSAIDs as well. So we encourage people to take it when a doctor prescribe it to them, and they should take it for a short period of time. But taking Alabuku, some are on it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. They have bad effect on our kidney. So if you are the one that love taking Alabuku, please consult your doctor and make effort to stop abusing it. Thank you.
All right, doctor, this taking of roadside drugs that is sold by all these people that sell, does that also have effect on?
They have a lot of effect. They call them counterfeit medications.
Okay. Hello. Hello. Yeah, what's the name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from POE.
Okay, POE. What's your question? Your question.
Alabuku.
Alabuku, still Alabuku, no matter.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. What's the name and where are you calling from, sir?
I'm Emmanuel calling from Lugbe.
Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, what's your question? Quickly.
I want to know if taking of Agbo is correct or right or wrong.
Okay, thank you very much. Doctor will answer that question. Let's take this one so that we'll just answer. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning, sir. The name and where you're calling from and your question, sir.
Hello.
Yes, we can
Good
hear you,
morning.
sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Alex.
Okay, Mr. Alex, your question.
Okay. My wife, breast just start coming up from her, but she's still seeing her brother. She's not pregnant. We don't know the cause.
Okay.
All right, no problem.
Doctor will answer that.
Okay, I will answer it. I will help him. This is not part of our discussion
yes,
today.
yes, no problem. Thank you. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, what's the name and where you're calling from? Quickly. I think should be our last caller.
Hello?
Hello, good morning, ma. We can hear you.
All right, we can get there. All right, doctor, issue of Agbo.
Okay, thank you very much, viewers. I appreciate the questions. So, talking about, someone asked about Alabuku. Alabuku, you take it when a doctor prescribes it to you. And if you want to buy it, get it from a very good pharmacy. Don't take it for more than 4 days. But taking Alabuku on a regular basis, it has bad effect on your kidney. And when kidney shut down, it's like a cankerworm. You may start selling your properties to take care of it. When taking care of it, you want to do transplant. You still have to sell that property to buy drug following the transplant. The best is stop abusing it. Same thing goes for the ibuprofen. Take it for a short period of time when a doctor prescribes it. And most of when you are taking it, you take it with food for 3-4 days. Then you stop. But if you take it for months, years, you are calling for trouble. Try to avoid it.
All right, doctor, about the breast.
Okay, about the breast, for a woman who is not pregnant, now lactating, that's what we call it, having breast milk. Likely, there's a problem up there in the brain. We got prolactinoma. So I will encourage the person to see the couple. Tell the wife to see the endocrinologist who evaluates.
Do you have that in Alliance?
We have endocrinology. We have the gynecologist in the Alliance Hospital. They are drugs they may have to prescribe to her so as to stop breast milk release while she's not pregnant.
All right.
So for that one, I will encourage them to see urgent medical attention as soon as possible. They shouldn't just wait or sit on it.
All right, doctor, what is your general advice to people concerning preventing kidney disease, looking at the environment we are in Nigeria?
All right, thank you very much.
When you look at the slums, the areas, apart from in the urban centers, the pollution is just something else.
Okay, so my overall advice is, as they say, prevention is better than cure. So I will still go over those who have hypertension. Make sure you see your doctor, get your BP control. Those who have diabetes, make sure your sugar is well controlled. You follow up with your doctor. Those who are on regular medication for other medical conditions as well. There are people who have HIV, hepatitis, and some of the medication they are using also has effect on the kidney. However, these people may refuse to go for follow-up because they want people to know that they have this disease. They are taking this drug alone at home. Nobody is checking up on them to see if this drug has caused any damage to their kidney or not. I encourage you to do your follow-up. Let your doctor see you, look at your drugs, and check the effect on the kidneys. Those who are fond of just go to chemists, give me this, give me that, buy drug on the roadside, please go to a good pharmacy, get a prescription from your doctor, and use the drug as at when due. Those who are laborers who work under the scorching of the sun, please find the time to drink water. Drink water all the time. At least 2 to 3 liters of water every day.
Thank you very much, Doctor. That's much we have for today's Stop Medical Tourism, a health program that is aimed at enlightening you concerning your health and so many other issues. And our guest has been Dr. Efontoye Olowa Femi, who is consultant nephrologist with the Alliance Hospital, Garki, Area 11, Garki, Abuja. And until next week, when another topic will be coming to your way and discuss so that you will get to know what to do in terms of your health. I am Alhassan Bala. Bye for now.